So I've been pondering on how I'm going to address this volume. I don't need to state what the volume is because the title's right there, right? Shotaro Ishinomoris is was a very unique mangaka, and I say that because of just his writing style. The fact that at times he would come up with a concept, then it feels like he would then drop that concept, come up with a new concept, and work things in before, almost as if he was trying to come up with a new story while continuing the story's already established narrative, as we see with Cyborg 009, Volume 8. Now, the way Volume 7 ended, the whole island, Magma Island, blew up. There was no way for either parties to survive, either the Mutal Cyborgs nor the 00 series, for them to survive either. Yet, we start this volume off with Joe Shimomura, aka Cyborg 009, now being a world-class race car driver named Hurricane Joe. Like, the fuck? Like, what happened to the whole Mutal Cyborg? What happened to all of that? Was that just a concept that, at the time, he was like, hey, this is a cool concept I have of having Greek gods, you know, being brought into the real world in the fashion of, you know, cybernetic technology. But then he was just like, yeah, I'm done with this. But the good thing, though, is that this volume made the characters feel more human. You know, there's stuff they wanted to do. They went back to their lives, and having to pull each single one of them from where they're at in the world, okay, to come back together as a unit to fight against Black Ghost, showed to a lesser extent that there was still that camaraderie amongst them. But as we can see in this volume, that a lot of them are only joining the fight so they can go back to their regular everyday lives, which some of them had become accustomed to. Like, I think it was 006, the one that breathes fire. Like, he was back in China, had his own kitchen, you know, was running shit, then got pulled from that. You have 003, who was back in France, and she was a ballet dancer, and she got pulled from that. You know, everybody basically got pulled from their daily life. Another thing I find interesting, too, is the fact that Helen shows back up. Now, in the Mutals arc, Helen was a cyborg that was based off of, you know, Helen of Troy, basically. You know, her weapon was literally a fucking Trojan horse. This time around, however, Helen is a human with a blank slate on the memory scale. And also, this one gives a lot more emphasis on the individual capabilities of each single 00 team member. Like, up to this point, what was 009 specialty? It was speed. Granted, that kind of contradicted the fact that they're like, oh, 02, his specialty is going like Mach 5, like an airplane, but then 009 also has speed. So it's like, wait, that doesn't make either one of them fucking special. They both have acceleration at their side. So this time around, Ishinomori obviously was like, you know what? I need to make him more unique. I'm talking about Joe here, 009. You know, make him more unique, and now his specialty is that he can instinctively utilize any vehicle as long as he's driving it. Which, reading it, I'm just like, okay, I'm going along with it, but whatever at this point, you know what I'm saying? But aside from the story having a much more cohesive and, lack of better words, darker tone to it, I would say that Ishinomori's panel layout became exceptional, like straight up movie quality. Okay, maybe probably not for your average manga reader nowadays that reads fucking, you know, One Piece, Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Super, Sakamoto Days, and all those other, you know, new series and shit. But if you look at it at the eye of its era and where it came from, you would be able to appreciate just the way, you know, scenes flow and panels are laid out, and the fact that there really isn't any type of wasted paneling at all, and it was as if just like the way Osamu Tezuka wrote his manga, you know, Ishinomori went with the mindset of, okay, this needs to be viewed like a sequence of events flowing into each other for an audience that isn't seeing this being animated. Wow. I really hope I made sense when I fucking said that. And so, there's 2 more volumes to go before we hit the first ending of this fantastic series known as Cyborg 009. And we'll see how Shotaro Ishinomoris was going to end the story before, at the time, fans had a big outcry and demanded that it returned. At this point, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me and more of my reviews, hit that subscribe button, and after that, make sure you hit that little bell. It's a notification thing, and turn it on. That way you'll be notified when I make more content. So another thing too is, I'm trying to remember, leave a comment. Hell, it doesn't have to be a comment. It could just be a fucking emoji, but still, that helps. Alright, until next time, ciao for now.